guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today we'll be doing something a bit different. I decided to show you guys what I give my daughter for her school lunch, during the week. So let's start by making this little pizza flatbread. She loves this. Sometimes I make it with ham, I make it with salami, turkey, different things. So today we'll be using some Colby Jack cheese and we'll be using some salami. So you want to place your flatbread onto a baking sheet and we will add some cheese. We'll add the salami, then top it with a bit more cheese. And that's it. It is so simple, easy, and quick. Now you can add other stuff to this. This is just what my daughter likes. She don't like to do too much. She just like the meat on top with the cheese and that's it. But if you want to add veggies or whatever, you can go right ahead. Just add whatever you like or whatever your kids like. And this is just a quick and easy lunch idea. You guys have kids that don't like the school lunch. Like my daughter hates the school lunch. So I always have to fix her something for school in the mornings, and I have these quick and easy recipes that I do that takes less than 30 minutes, probably 20 minutes it takes, and that's it. So you want to pop these in a 375-degree oven for about 15 to 20 minutes. Once the cheese melts and they brown up nicely, this is what we have here, the perfect pizza flatbread. They're so little and cute, and all the kids love it. I just top them with some fresh parsley, just to add a pop of color and brightness and for presentation. And that's it, guys. Now we like to give her daughter apple juice because this is what she likes, and we would usually add ice to our bottle because it stays cold all throughout the day. Like she would bring home this bottle and it still have the ice intact and everything. Like the ice doesn't melt, nothing. It keeps cold. And then she has her water. We also like to incorporate fruit into her lunch. So she has some grapes and some strawberries for today. And yeah, and we also like to incorporate snacks. So I usually give her a savory snack and a sweet snack. So she has some cookies here and some little crackers or whatever, mini crackers with the cheese in it, because this is what she likes again. So yeah, this is her lunch for Monday, and we just pack everything into her school bag, and that's it. I like to add some paper towels at the bottom of her school bag so that if she get any spills or anything, it would be perfect that the entire bag wouldn't mess up. And I like to add some paper towels into her pockets for her to wipe her hands. She also has hand sanitizer in case she can't get to the bathroom to wash it. And yeah, that's what her lunch consists of, for the day. Next up, it's day 2, and we are going to make a quick and easy shrimp Alfredo. So here I have some Alfredo sauce. Yes, we're using the store-bought, and I'll be using some linguine noodles. I have some spinach. I have my shrimp here. Also some parsley, butter. I'll be using garlic and onion powder, black pepper, paprika, and some Old Bay. So to get started, you want to add a little salt to a pot of boiling water, and then we'll add the linguine noodles in there. We'll boil it until it's nice and tender. Now you can do this ahead of time. You can do this the night before. I usually do that just to save time. But today I just decided to do it to show you guys. So you want to boil that. Once it's done, you want to add some butter to the same pot. And that pot was too hot, so the butter started to burn. Then we'll go in with our shrimp. You want to add the seasonings to the shrimp, and then we will allow the shrimp to cook for about 2 to 3 minutes. Once the shrimp is fully cooked, you want to go in with some of that sauce. We are not using the entire jar because we are cooking a small amount, not a whole lot. We'll allow that sauce to heat up for about a minute or so, and then we'll go in with our spinach. Now what I like to do is buy my spinach fresh and cut it up and just freeze it so I can use it for this purpose. Once the spinach is added, we will add our parsley and we'll let it go for about a few seconds, and then we'll add our noodles, guys. And that's it. That's how simple, quick, and easy this is. There's no reason your kids can't eat well at school. You can make this. It takes less than 15 minutes, like 12 minutes, and it's done. Now we will add this. Well, what I did was added it to a bowl so I can show you guys. But I usually put this into her thermos so that it can keep warm. She has a thermos that we added to, and it keeps warm up until she's ready to eat it. And this is it. Now for today's lunch, she'll be having her Alfredo, of course, and this is her fruit. She'll be having some strawberries and mangoes, and she'll be having the same snack that I showed you guys last time. So that's it, and her apple juice with water, and that's her lunch for the day. So moving on to day 3, she'll be having a simple ham and cheese sandwich. So here I have some maple ham and some Colby Jack cheese here, and I have the white bread because that's what she likes. So this one here is super simple. I just add the ham and the cheese to the bread, and I like to just squirt a little bit of mayonnaise in between the cheese and the ham though, because I don't want the mayonnaise touching the bread for it to become soggy and soft, you know. So I like to do that and just cut it, and that's it. Super simple. This is what she actually liked, but you can do whatever sandwich your kids like. If they like turkey, you know, whatever, you just whip it up real fast and so quick, easy, less than 5 minutes. There's no reason your kids can't eat well at school, guys. You can do this stuff. You can do it. And here you have it, the perfect ham and cheese sandwich. Now, if you want to add vegetables to this, like lettuce, tomato, whatever, go right ahead. Do whatever you prefer. Now, for today's lunch, she'll be having her sandwich, of course. And she has some mangoes and grapes for her fruit. And as usual, she has the same snacks along with her juice and her water. And her bag is packed. Day 3 is completed. So for day 4, we'll be doing an easy and simple macaroni and cheese along with some chicken tenders. So I did boil my macaroni last night ahead of time, and I seasoned the chicken tenders also. So you can season to your own liking, and to save time, I did boil my macaroni last evening. So I'll be using some whole milk. I have sharp cheddar cheese, Velveeta cheese. I'll be using butter, flour. I have paprika, garlic powder, onion powder, seasoned salt, and black pepper. So what I like to do is cook the chicken tenders in my Ninja Foodie grill. So I placed it on the grill on high, and I'll cook it for 10 minutes. We'll flip it in 5 minutes and let it cook for, you know, the other 5 minutes. Once it's done, this is how it looks. Absolutely perfect. We'll set this aside and move on to the macaroni and cheese. In a preheated pot, I did add a tad bit of oil, and now we'll add the butter. The oil is to prevent the butter from burning. Once the butter melts, we'll go in with the flour give that a good stir and allow it to go for about a minute or two just to cook that raw taste away. Once the flour is cooked, we'll go in with our milk, add that in, give it a stir and allow it to thicken a little bit before we start adding the cheese. Once this thickens a little, we'll now add our cheese. At this point, you want to have your heat on low. We will stir this and allow the cheese to melt. Once it melts, we will add our seasonings to add a bit of flavor and taste. And then you want to add your macaroni into it. And that's it, guys. That's how simple it is. We're making stovetop macaroni and cheese, not the baked macaroni and cheese. This is creamy, cheesy, and absolutely amazing. My daughter loved it, and it took less than 10 minutes. So for today's lunch, she has her macaroni and cheese, the chicken tenders, some pineapples, strawberries, her regular snacks, and she has her juice and water. That's it, guys. Let's move on to day 5. So for today's lunch, I'll be fixing her these chicken tenders here. This is the kind we usually get. This is organic and, usually it tastes good too. She says it's really good and she loves this kind. And the tater tots. Now, the tater tots, I feel like it holds up better than French fries. Like French fries, once that gets cold, it gets soggy, it don't taste good and all that stuff. Tater tots now, it's different. When this gets cold, it's still good, and it's not like the French fries. So we usually get this. Of course, we'll cook these in the air fryer because it's super quick and easy. So I have it on the air fryer at 390 degrees Fahrenheit. We'll cook these for about 6 minutes. Once they're done, this is how they look. Absolutely perfect. But we will allow them to cool down a bit before adding it to her lunch bag. And for the last and final day, she has her tater tots and the chicken tenders. And for the fruit, she'll be having some mangoes and grapes. And guys, this is what my daughter likes. If you notice, you are seeing a repeat of the same things. She has ketchup to go with her stuff. You're seeing a repeat because this is what she likes. If you switch it up, she brings it home. She don't want to eat it. So these are the things that she likes, and that's what I give to her. All right now, so this is just something different that I wanted to do, just new content for the channel. And I decided to share what I usually give my daughter to take to school for lunch. I will not be leaving any ingredients or measurements in the description box. I just hope that you guys enjoy the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.